Betty, why did you want to be part of this event tonight?
Well, I'm such an animal lover, an animal nut, that I've been coming to these for a lot of years, and we're always very mindful of Gretchen Weiler, of course, at this event. And I just thought it would be nice to come and celebrate and say thank you for the people who really try to help the animal cause by handling animals properly on film.
You have loved animals for many, many years. You've been an advocate.
Everybody says, when did you start? When did your animal love you? In the womb. My mother and dad they were just as bad as I was, or as good, whatever.
Now, this is the 25th anniversary of
Yes.
the Genesis Awards. What would you like to see happen in the next 25 years for animal issues?
Oh, I would like to see us we get something accomplished and then the other side keeps trying to undo it again, like with the wolves, for example. We fought so hard and the wolves were almost down to extinction, and we finally got them protected, and now they're trying to take that protection away. Please don't. We really need all the diversity and different species we possibly can have and appreciate them.
Thank you so much for talking to us, Betty. We appreciate it.
Thank you, darling. Thank you.
So animals are obviously here.
Yeah.
And this is the 25th year of this award.
I know, it's hard to believe. God, Gretchen really had a great vision when she started this thing all those many years ago. And Jane's been coming for a long, long time. The first time I ever came was to co-host with her co-star David Hyde Pierce. And over the years, it's just remarkable how this has grown and how it's really shone a light on cruelty and helped people become more aware and conscious about how we treat animals.
So as celebrities, you get a lot of invitations to a lot of events, and a lot of charities are probably not as inventory. Why are you so?
I've been inspired by Betty and Wendy so much. Their work with animals is extraordinary and inspiring, and it's a great lesson. I have 2 kids. We have rescue animals. That's the only kind of animals we bring into our house. And it's a great lesson in humanity.
And I think it's the greatest teacher of compassion that you can show young people, which carries through their whole lives. I think kids who are lucky enough to grow up with animals really understand what it is to take care of those who trust you, and that you have to be their champion. And I think that carries over into every facet of your life.
Now, we've seen the natural disaster in Japan recently. How important is it that people be prepared for their pets as well as for themselves if something like that were to happen?
It's huge. And I remember after Katrina, I'd been in New Orleans shooting until about 10 days before Katrina hit, and I had friends from that set calling me, knowing I was involved with the Humane Society, saying, "Can you get my cat? This is where I live. They made me leave without my animals." Some things you cannot prepare for, as we saw in Japan, as we are seeing now, but certainly every family has to have an exit strategy that includes how much room do you have in your cars, where do your animals fit, if you have horses and larger animals, do you have a trailer, do you know how you're going to get them out? These are things that we all, unfortunately, have to really put in the forefront instead of just thinking, oh, well, what are the chances? Could never happen.
Thank you so much for talking to us. Enjoy your event.
Thank you.
We're all for one and one for all.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of our motto here. So we show up for each other when it's important, and it's important to all of us to show up for the animals.
And we presented the Sid Caesar Comedy Award to the Colbert Report for highlighting.
Well deserved.
Yes.
Thank you, Stephen Colbert, and all your writers.
Yeah, for sort of shining a light on the realities of bullfighting.
And how sickening it is.
Yeah. Sometimes people can take it a lot better if it's in a comedic form.
Yeah. And hear the information and digest it better.
Now, this is your first year.
This is my first year. These two have
She's
been
a
here.
virgin.
I'm
I'm
a 50-year-old virgin.
And what made you want to come out?
For my girls, I mean, being around Betty and Wendy, especially, this old hag, not so much. But they just...
She has rescue dogs.
Yeah, we all feel very strongly about our animals and our pets and where they come from and how animals are treated, because we all know that our animals have feelings, and They're more human than we give them credit for. Maybe they're more human than we are, actually.
And I think these two are great mothers, and I'm helping raise a niece, and I think it's so important.
And your
in
horses,
raising
and your
kids.
dogs, and your
but
goats,
in talking
and your
about just teaching compassion, and that we all need to be taught to be compassionate, and
It's a
nothing
great way to
teaches
teach
you like
children
animals.
compassion is an animal.
It's through an animal.
So can you tell us about your pets?
Oh, my 2 cats. Yes, they were. Yeah, I've one is 10 and one is 11, and this is the longest I've ever had cats because I keep them indoors now because I live in the hills, and
You have to.
I have to. Yeah.
And what are their names?
Dexter and Dee Dee.
Are they watching?
I hope so. Hi, meow, meow. Oh God, I'm an idiot.
It's okay, honey. We love you.
Yeah, we know I'm an idiot. Yeah.
Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Welcome.
But I think we don't talk about bullfighting enough, and I love that the Colbert Report actually brought it up. And I know it's a cultural thing, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's okay.
It's something we're dealing with in this country with dogfighting.
Right.
And the Humane Society has been at the cutting edge of this, but it's sort of, again, what Gretchen Weiler had in mind when she started the Genesis Awards 25 years ago. It's shining a light on cruelty, sort of opening people's eyes to seeing what's happening out there, and then making your voices heard to say enough.
Yeah,
It's gotta
let's
stop.
protect the animals.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies on the left, right here, please. Yeah.
One more this direction. And right here in the front, all three Valerie down here.